Hello, Ken Hovind here. This is my acceptance speech to the challenge that has been made to me by the group that calls themselves the Drunken Peasants. Thank you so much. We had quite a few people, I don't know, 10 or 15 of them, call Hannah and say, hey, tell Ken Hovind we want to debate. I'm thrilled and I'm honored. It's extremely rare for an atheist to be willing to defend their position in front of a creationist that they don't have some kind of control over. I'm not your student. You can't fail me. You can't frighten me. And you can't fire me. So that would be, I'm honored. Thank you for doing that. Now, a couple of things. It's accepting my challenge. Today is July 30th, I think. I don't know. Anyway, it can be 100 to 1. There can be 100 of you against me. Perfectly fine. But I get half the time, 50% of the time. And we talk about one topic at a time. So whoever your expert is on whichever part of this debate you want to get into, perfectly fine. You have them answer the question. I would like the Racer X, the guy who moderates the Free Kent Hovind website, since he knows a lot about computers, does that for a living. He will be the moderator of the debate, and he will monitor. It'll all go through him as far as who gets on, and anyone who uses any profanity, he will shut them off. Anyone who uses obscene gestures, he'll shut them off. They're out of the debate. So behave yourselves, and we'll get along fine. No profanity, no obscene gestures. I want you as the atheists and I, will each clearly define our position at the beginning. I believe the Bible is literally true, scientifically accurate. The earth is only 6,000 years old. It was destroyed by a big flood in the days of Noah. I will defend that position from the scientific or religious perspective, or both, and you will defend the evolution. So I want you to spell out exactly what is it that you believe and why. Defend your position. If you believe the earth is 17.29567 billion years old or whatever, then tell us why. If you believe man evolved from an ape-like ancestor, which came from something else, which came from something else, which ultimately came from a rock, explain clearly your position. Next, I would like this debate should be broadcast live right away, just live on the internet. Anybody, anywhere can watch it. And that'll be up to Racer X, the guy who runs the freekenthovind.com website, and either I or the Drunken Peasants, I guess that's the name, can videotape it or record it and sell copies of it. If nobody else can, you guys can sell it to your crowd. I'll sell it to my crowd. They have to be unedited, except for adding in slides for better visuals and stuff if necessary. So, like if I refer to a chart instead of this crummy one back here, I may have edit in a bigger one, but it'll be nothing changed, just better graphics. That will be allowed. And each of us can put an intro or an outro onto the video, a brief intro to say who you are, and I'll say who I am, and that will be allowable for the videotape or DVD that's going to be made of the debate. That would be a simple condition. Either of us can record it and sell copies to anybody we want, as long as they're unedited, except for those exceptions I just gave. Let's see. There'll be no personal attacks. If you're going to stay, Kent Hovind, if you're going to get into something personal about the prison or tax protesting or something like that, Racer will be instructed to simply shut you off, take you off of the debate. That's not what this is about. I won't attack you personally if you happen to be involved in some activity that is Christians consider immoral. It doesn't matter. This is strictly a science debate. And also, I think we should clearly define the terms. What does science mean? And unless you have a better definition, the dictionary definition is science from the word seer, which means to know. What do we know? And what do we know by observation, experimentation, testing, etc.? Not what do the majority believe. What do we know? Science deals with things that we know. Okay? And we will clearly define the word religion. Religion is something you believe happened, but you cannot prove scientifically. And evolution I will use the 6 different meanings that I use in my seminars, available everywhere. Cosmic evolution, stellar evolution, chemical evolution, organic evolution, the origin of life, macroevolution, changing between kinds, and microevolution. I will defend the position that the first 5 are purely religious. They're incredible imagination. I'm glad folks have the faith to believe in that, but that's not science. So once we clearly define the terms, evolution, science, religion, I will define creation. I believe it's a supernatural act by the Creator who created everything from nothing in 6 literal 24-hour days. That's my position. Can I prove it scientifically? No. I think the scientific evidence points to that, and I think that is logical. But anyway, thank you so much for the offer, and I accept your challenge. So book them with Hannah. She'll be glad to book a date for time for that, and we'll try to do it. I don't know enough technology to do all this yet, but Theodore does, and he'll be glad to do that. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, second, most importantly, if he agrees and you're up for it, can you please debate Bill Nye? Well, Crystal, I would be thrilled. At the drop of a hat, I'll pay for the hat and I'll drop it myself. I would be honored to debate him anytime. And he can have as many assistants as he wants, as long as I get half the time and we talk about one topic at a time. But yes, Bill Nye, very intelligent man, knows his science very well, but doesn't have a clue about this evolution creation controversy, I don't think, and I'd be thrilled to debate him. I'd like to win him over. He'd make a great creationist if we could get him converted over. That'd be wonderful. When I heard about the Ken Ham Bill Nye debate 1 week in advance to it happening, I made sure that our family knew about it. Sadly, even though Mr. Ham obviously won, many believe Mr. Nye won. I believe your debating style could dramatically improve the result. Now that I don't know about. I watched the Ken Ham Bill Nye debate. Ken did good. I've met him a couple times. I wouldn't say a friend of mine, but we're plowing in the same field, working for the same master. We differ on a few little things, but he's doing a fabulous job. I hope he succeeds. I did counter each of Bill Nye's arguments on either here on YouTube or maybe from the prison on Lone Star 1776. I don't remember where, but somebody read me his points and let me respond to them. I think that was on Lone Star. So you might want to check there. Let's see. I know it would be severely one-sided, as you would beat him in about 30 seconds. Yeah, probably maybe 25. I think so. Could you please let me know if that starts up? He won't do it. I can't find opponents to debate on creation evolution anywhere. Tell them all. I'll take this atheist, what's it called, drunken something or other. I said, sure, be glad to debate all of you, same time, same time. If I get half the time, we talk about one topic at a time, and in their case, no profanity. They've only got a 5-word vocabulary, but learn a few new words, and I'll be glad to debate them. And I don't do the debates because I'm looking for a fight. I want to defend what I consider to be the truth. God's word is truth, and I defend it, and the creation story is a vital part of it, including the idea of morality. How can an evolutionist tell anything about morality? What's right or wrong on any topic? I don't see how they tell it. They have to go to Christian morality. Anyway, so count me in if Bill Nye will do it or anybody else will do it. Now, third, you asked, could you post more debates? I would. I did 100 debates over the years. I was doing outspeaking. 20 of them are up on DVD, video. Started off video and then DVD. A few more, maybe 10 more, we had cameras set up, but something always goes wrong in the technical world, and you find out somebody stepped on a wire, or there's a buzz or a hum after you get it done, and it's much more difficult than people realize. So we had about, I'm going to guess, 10 of them we simply could not use because of poor quality. Others, they wouldn't allow it to be debated. Some said, oh, we'll debate you. I wouldn't allow it to be videoed. We'll debate you, but you can't videotape it. So there are a variety of reasons, but I think 105 now I've done, and will be thrilled to do any more. If you can find an opponent, please do. Count me in. Lastly, is yet to come. I look forward to more of your teachings. I've seen them multiple times, along with all your debates. By the way, those are so fun. So fun. The Drunken Atheists, or whatever that group is, has still not come up with an opponent to bark, 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 no bite, okay? Fellas, you challenged me to debate, about a month ago? I accepted your challenge. Real simple. I'll take all 100 of you, the whole atheist club. I'll take all of you same time on a couple simple conditions. I get half the time, and we talk about one topic at a time, and in your case, no profanity, and a neutral moderator moderates it on a neutral site, or on my site, where I know there won't be any problems, okay? You guys want it on your site so you can have all the advertising money from all the stuff people pay to get on there, and want me to help build up your revenue, and I'm not interested in that. Okay, but anyway, your challenge is accepted, again, still, continually, forever. I'll take you all on same time. Find somebody brave enough to come out. I'm just a lowly high school science teacher who happens to believe the Bible and want to defend it against all comers. So bring them on, fellas. What's that sound a chicken makes? I forgot. Okay, let's see.